What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing basketball news, and that is, does this player deserves to be in the Hall of Fame? And I think this player goes without question, and that is Carmelo Anthony. As we all know, his Hall of Fame eligibility will be coming up soon. And the question is, does Carmelo Anthony deserve to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame? And I know some people are saying, well, while he was in the NBA, he didn't win a championship. He was no more than a journeyman to some people. You know, there's all these other things when he was with the... It's so many different questions as the latter stages came into his career. He was nothing more than like a bench player and things. And it's so many things to be said about Carmelo Anthony. But let's get one thing straight. Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Famer. He's a Hall of Famer. And I'm not saying that because I'm a fan of his game. I'm saying that because if you're taking his resume, his basketball resume from the time he was with the Denver Nuggets to the time he was with the Lakers, that's in the NBA. And you look at his career at Syracuse, the man did nothing more than score at a very high level. Great basketball player, multiple time All-Star. Let's get it out the way. Let's talk about his numbers for his career. Carmelo Anthony is a 22.5 point scorer for his career. Averages about 6.2 rebounds for his career. Shot around 45% for his career. Shot around 35% from three for his career. Was a starter until the latter stages of his career. A 10-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA. Been a scoring champion. He's a part of the 75th anniversary NBA team. And that's his NBA career. That's a Hall of Fame career within itself. You have a lot of guys that haven't even eclipsed what he was able to do on the basketball floor. We already know his resume. First round pick, third overall to the Denver Nuggets. Went to Syracuse, champion. Same thing, same deal being a freshman. 22 points per game, about 7 rebounds. We're talking about an all-world talent, Carmelo Anthony. Yes, we know about certain issues and things like that may have arise with certain teams and things like that. But one thing you cannot take away from Carmelo Anthony is his resume as a basketball player. That's one thing you cannot take away from him. I mean, up and down, he has checked every single box as a basketball player to belong in the Hall of Fame. That's without question. We shouldn't even, honestly, this isn't even a conversation that should be had, honestly. This shouldn't even be a debate. This is one of those things. This is a no-brainer. This is a no-brainer. We're talking about somebody that at the peak of his career was a bona fide all-star every year. Let's get that out of the way. Every season, Carmelo Anthony was at the peak of his game. Whether it was the early stages with the Denver Nuggets or when he hit his prime peak with the New York Knicks. The guy was a bona fide all-star. He gave you 60-point performances in the Garden. He gave you memorable moments. He gave you, just a player that, yes, he wasn't as athletic as LeBron James. But his game was so smooth. We're talking about a player who, yes, I think if the Detroit Pistons draft him instead of Darko Milicic, he has a championship. But I feel like his progress wouldn't have happened so soon if he was coached by Larry Brown. This is a player, Carmelo Anthony, that, again, like I said, I've always been a fan of his game. I think, even coming to terms or questioning whether or not he's in Hall of Famer is absolute disrespect to his game. I think, can you have, now see, here's the thing about the Hall of Fame, that this is no matter what player we discuss. No matter what player we discuss, can you have a basketball conversation without mentioning Carmelo Anthony? That's what would predicate whether or not, we can have the Hall of Fame debate with him. And I think the answer to that question is no. You have to mention Carmelo Anthony. You have to mention him, because guess what? Him winning at Syracuse is just as important as him, not only being drafted third in 2003 behind LeBron, Darko, and then himself. You look at his Olympic career also. We're talking, come on, there's no questions here. There's no questions here that we should be having about Carmelo Anthony and the Hall of Fame. It sounds too good not to go together. It sounds too good not to go together. Let's just be honest. If you wanna say, okay, he wasn't a winner when it came down to championships and things like that, that's fine. MVPs, things like that, that's fine. But at the end of the day, the guy deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. I know for a fact he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame with the likes of, guys that was in the same draft class as him, guys like, Dwayne Wade, guys like Chris Bosh. I believe he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame with some of his classmates. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys think Carmelo Anthony is a Hall of Famer or not? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.